the surefire way I knew that I needed to stay put in my marriage is because my husband was trying his best. And if he made a mistake, he was very quick to correct it. And if he didn't make a mistake, he learned anyway because he wanted to learn. He wanted to be the best at it that he could be. Assalamu alaikum. Peace. It's Fatimah, Coach Fatimah, 1/3 of Outstanding Personal Relationships and co-author of Let's Talk Polygyny Uncensored. Now, in this video, I want to address another question that I've personally gotten, and it's how do you know whether you're going to stay or whether you're going to go or divorce from polygyny and not be in that lifestyle anymore? And I would say that you need to get your whether together. Now, that's whether or not you're going to stay or if you're going to go. And one surefire way to know if you need to make this decision to divorce, now that's a very personal decision. It's a personal choice, and sometimes it is indeed necessary. However, there's some ways to figure out whether you need one or whether you're going to stay or whether you're going to go, because you can't do both. Now, that's pretty much with anything worth having. You don't know, you have to evaluate your circumstances. You have to look at your situation and see, are people trying their best, even though they don't know exactly what to do? Now, many times men enter into polygyny and they're trying to figure it out because the leadership in which where they live or where they come from or where they originate is not in place to the point where they feel as though they have support. The women don't feel like they have support either. So with that, you put the two together, the two people that are hurting and they don't know what to do and they don't know where to go and they don't know how to practice polygyny just yet. It becomes very difficult. It's a perfect storm, I should say. So one way that I knew that I wanted to remain in my marriage is because I looked at the man I was married to and whether he was trying to make this work or not, whether he was ambitious, whether he was steadfast, whether he cared about what his Lord told him he must do versus what everybody else felt like he should do. Now, that's important to me as a practicing Muslim woman because that's something that is attractive to me. When you care about your Lord, then you're going to care about me. Prayerfully, that's how it goes. And that's how it's been for the past 26 years. Now, there's been some highs and lows, some ups and downs, some mistakes. And from mistakes, what I love about mistakes is that it's a mistake on what you should have done versus what you did. So I love those because we learn from them. You know, prayerfully, that's what we're doing. Prayerfully, we're having these or going through a mistake and we're learning from them and then implementing something better later on. But the surefire way I knew that I needed to stay put in my marriage is because my husband was trying his best. And if he made a mistake, he was very quick to correct it. And if he didn't make a mistake, he learned anyway because he wanted to learn. He wanted to be the best at it that he could be. Okay. And that's just comes with a lot of maturity. It comes with a lot of personal development. It comes with a lot of dua, a lot of praying, a lot of fasting, a lot of gathering knowledge. And as he was doing that, I said, well, I need to be doing that for me like I was before all this happened. So to get your whether together, you have to understand the word whether. Just want to give you all a heads up on my group coaching. I'm so excited about it. So many of you have asked about it. And if you're on a wait list, make sure that you sign up to be on my wait list for group coaching by visiting coachfatimah.com to register for that. It's so exciting. I have so many different things to share with you all. If you want to level up and meet the champion within, please join and become a part of the wait list. I'll see you guys soon. Assalamu alaikum. Peace. Now, now we know, speaking English, we could be talking about the weather system or what's going on outside in our environment, but we also need to think about what's going on inside our environment, the one in which we live in every day, in our home, in our heart, in our soul. We have to think about what are our intentions on our marriage. What are we saying to ourselves about our marriage? I say that all the time. You guys are probably going to get tired of it, and that's okay because it's good, sound advice. What are you saying about your situation? What does it look like? What are the facts of it? Is what you're going through actually happening to you? And if it is happening to you, how does it feel? What do you think about that? Is there something you can change? Is there something you can work on together? And my co-wife always talks about minding your marriage. She actually trained on this many times. So we as an OPR team talk about minding your marriage and how that's important, especially in polygyny. What happens in someone else's marriage should not affect my own. What I do in my marriage and what Coach Nazir does in our marriage, that affects our marriage. So the weather part is the evaluation of your situation. You guys know I like to rhyme words. I don't know, maybe I have bars somewhere in there. I don't know. But prayerfully, there's some gems in there because I've lived this stuff. I've been through not everything someone else has been through. This is my experience. And I don't say this is my truth because my experience, I've messed up and had assumed and was wrong. So it wasn't the truth. It was just how I experienced my marriage, and especially in polygyny. Now, to get your weather together, remember, check your intentions, evaluate your environment, see if everyone that's involved, meaning you and your spouse, see if you're trying your hardest and looking for the information, doing your own research, and prayerfully, everything will come together. But those good intentions, those healthy intentions matter most when you're married. I don't care if it's in monogamy. I don't care if it's in polygyny. I don't care if it's you're monogamously married to the same man in polygyny. You got to think about whether you're going to stay or whether you're going to go and why. So write it down. What are the pros and cons of the person that you're married to? And they need to do the same for you as well. So, I'm going to go, guys. But before I go, I want to make sure you guys are following us on our socials. So on IG, we're Outstanding Relationships. And on Facebook and YouTube, we're Outstanding Personal Relationships. And we also offer coaching. Each coach, we all three offer coaching, and my co-wife and I offer counseling as well. So make sure you all check us out on outstandingpersonalrelationships.com/store. I'm going to leave you with a little GLC as we always do. Make sure you're growing intentionally, loving fearlessly, and connecting on a higher level every single day. I'm Coach Fatimah. I'll see you guys in the next one. Assalamu alaikum. Peace.
Here are 3 ways Outstanding Personal Relationships can help you.
Make sure you guys are following us on our social medias at Outstanding Personal Relationships on YouTube and Facebook, and on IG at Outstanding Relationships, and also Clubhouse under our names.
And make sure you go to outstandingpersonalrelationships.com and sign up for our email list. And there you will get updates on our new book, Let's Talk Polygyny Uncensored.
Absolutely. And last but not least, when it comes to coaching or counseling, if you want to work with us one-on-one or in group settings, make sure you're on that website and reach out to us because we do have very limited spots and we usually have a wait list. So with that being said, GLC.
Make sure you are growing intentionally,
loving fearlessly,
and connecting on a higher level every single day. Assalamu alaikum. Peace.